everyone, Linda Reed-Enever, and welcome back to another Tips Tuesday session. This Tips Tuesday, we are going to explore the world of Facebook shops and how you can use them and how you can get them going out within your business. Now, Facebook shops are a great way of being able to put your products out there in front of a market, and it's a free tool, and Facebook then allows you to be able to tag those products in posts that you do. You're able to tag them in the algorithm. You're able to tag in a number of ways out there to get along. Now, there's been a little bit of confusion about what can and can't be listed in a Facebook shop, so that's why I thought we'd cover in today's Tips Tuesday session. And also, I'm going to share with you a handy little app that if you run a WooCommerce site that you can use to connect with WooCommerce and update your stream directly from your shop, because as business owners, the last thing we need is more work. What we're looking for is the ability to be able to move our products and services across nice and easily, nice and simply, and get started. And I apologize for today. My necklace is just hitting my microphone, so I'm just going to move it across ever so. Actually, we'll move it backwards. That'll be easier, so that it doesn't hit the mic throughout. Okay, so if this is your first time tuning into a Tips Tuesday session, welcome. Hi, I hope you're doing well. Please let me know in the comments where you are from, because I'd love to know where you are, what business you run, and if you run a Facebook shop or you run an online business, pop the link in. This is your chance to be able to share with others what you do and share that link along the way. So what is a Facebook shop? So a Facebook shop sits on your Facebook page, okay, and it's the little shop tab that comes up. Now, there's a few policies in that we need to follow along the way, and that's what we're going to cover a little bit in today's session. And a Facebook shop is designed for physical products. So it's things like the 5-minute marketing ideas, cut deck, or my book, or things like that. It has to be something that the person can physically hold, okay? It can't be things like digital downloads and those things. They need to go into your services tabs. So under the commerce policies, Facebook say it must be a physical product. Now, why are we talking about this today? We're talking about this today because Facebook is starting to promote and push out the shops in the newsfeed, and you might have seen it coming up, you know, find products that are related to you or find things like that. So they're pushing this shopping feature, this online shopping feature. Now, if you're in one of the countries where Facebook has allowed you to have commerce and checkout via Facebook, you can check out directly via Facebook. However, in Australia, we are still on the add a link to checkout, which is great, because if you all the sales are coming through our website, we're able to manage it that way. So you can be able to do that one. Kylie has found Facebook shops being great help in social media marketing, and they are. She's exactly right. It is a great help in being able to market your business along the way. And they are fantastic because it allows people, when they're coming to your page, to be able to actually view what they can see. They can see that little shop tab, and what I might do is I might bring up a page with the shop tab on my phone so I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so the other things that we need to do while I'm doing that is I'm going to share with you a couple of links along the way, because Facebook has got a lovely little tutorial on Facebook shops so that you can get yourself started and share your knowledge and get into those things from there. Not share your knowledge, get yourself started with a Facebook shop. And it's a great little tutorial. Plus, it also walks you through what's required from Facebook's end when it comes to shops. So I've just popped the link into chat for that one so that you can see it from there and you delve in and get through to it. So as I said, number one thing is about making sure that we list our products in our shop, and we want to do that either by a number of ways, either by just going through and putting in your products individually, or using a WooCommerce plugin. If you're a WooCommerce, I'm sure there is one for Shopify as well. There is WooCommerce for Facebook. And I'll grab you the link for that one as well. And that's a really handy plugin. Now, we can set that by category. So you can set it to not bring over products that are digital products, so your ebooks and your coaching services and those sorts of things, but you can set it to bring over those physical products when it comes across. I'm just going to pop that link in for those who are using WordPress. Facebook for WooCommerce is a great one. And then I should be able to bring up on my phone a shop so that you can see what the shop tab looks like. Now, the advantages of having a Facebook shop means that you can tag your products both on Facebook and Instagram. So you can tag on both of those platforms, and that's really helpful when you're being out there. So for any of you who's got a physical product or a physical product or two, then I would be looking at Facebook shops. So when you go to Facebook, and I'm just going to bring my phone up nice and close for you here now, you can see that we've got posts. Oh gosh, the light's sitting underneath it. Here we go. We've got posts, we've got shop, we've got live, and then we've got our home page. And that allows us to be able to take over from our home page. If we go to the shop page, you actually see that the products pop up there. So the physical products that we sell pop up on the shop page. And I'll pop my Facebook page in so that you can have a look at it while you're hopefully on it. Or if you're not, if you're watching it in the newsfeed somewhere else, I'll pop my Facebook page in so that you can have a look at how we've got that shop set up done in there so that you can have a look through there. So once again, physical products. So let's go through the policies that we have to follow when it comes to moving things forward. I'm just going to try and read this necklace and make sure it doesn't hit my mic this time. There we go. Okay, policies that we have to follow. Okay, so you still have to follow Facebook's terms of service going through. You have to make sure that you are following terms of service, you're within the terms of service, and you're managing those areas. So you can't sell things like tobacco, you can't sell outright products using a Facebook shop. You need to make sure that you are clear, your listings are clear, they've got catchy little titles, they describe what your product does, and you follow the commerce policies inside Facebook's area. And that link I provided you before about Facebook shops goes into that just a little bit further. So Facebook has commerce policies which provide the rules and the types of products that you're able to sell on Facebook throughout that period of time. And they are, can't sell pets, can't sell those things, but you can sell pet accessories, you can sell all sorts of things. And I'm just going to pop in a link to the policy center because I talk about Facebook policies so often, and you can have a look at it over here. Facebook policy center. Okay, and this has all the Facebook policies. So if you're ever worrying about a Facebook policy, what it is, what it does, that's a really good space to move across. So we need to follow, first policy that we need to follow is the commerce policies. So that's for the type of products and services that can be offered, and applicable laws and legislations that come along the way when we're selling our products in our own countries as well. So there are things like adult products and pets that you can't sell. You then got the commerce product merchant agreement, and this lists the terms that when you apply to sell any Facebook product. So don't skip through it. You want to make sure that you read all of those and that you're happy with those terms of sale when you're putting your product up. And then you've got your purchase protection policies. So Facebook want to provide customers with peace of mind that they're buying a really good product, and they want everyone to have a good experience when they're buying products. Gee, it's first day back after a long weekend, can you tell? They want everyone to have a good experience along the way, and you want to be aware of those policies, because if you don't have a refund policy, if you don't have terms and conditions, then that can see your product actually being not listed. And then obviously Facebook's community standards and guidelines are going to be one of those big ones when we come to listing within our Facebook shops. So why do we want to be listing in Facebook shops? And why do we want to be putting our product in there? We want to make it easy for our people to be able to navigate when they come to our page. And just like I showed you on the phone briefly on my page there, people can see that I have a shop and I have products and I have things to be able to sell. So what do we do when we don't have a physical product and we want to list it on Facebook and list it on our Facebook page? There's also a thing called the services tab. And the services tab are things for digital products, coaching services, courses, all of those things can be listed under that services tab. Because they don't actually physically have a product that is either sent in the mail or delivered to the person, then it doesn't fit under the shop category. But it can fit under a service because it is a service that you offer. A course or a digital product and those things is run through as a service. So you can, by all means, list those in the services category. Now, with the push from Facebook starting to push out in the newsfeed that shopping's available, find products you like, as business owners, I strongly suggest that you put some time away over the next little while to make sure that you are listing those products. And I'm going to leave you with some key tips for listing products inside your Facebook group. Make sure your images are great. Make sure they stand out. They're going to appear in the newsfeed and you want them to look amazing when it goes through. Your Facebook shop links through to your Instagram shop as well. So when you have the two linked together, you're able to link products both on Facebook and on the Instagram when you're sharing your products out there. The other thing is take the time to write your description. Put your keywords in there because it is going to be a search engine. So put the keywords and key products and the key pain points that people are going to be searching for when they're looking for your products. And then use those links to your products and services to share when you're sharing on Facebook. So if you can get the link to your Facebook shop and you want to write about your product and you're using a third-party programmer, then Facebook's going to see its own link and they're going to like that when it's coming through. So use your Facebook links when promoting your products using third-party schedulers or programmers in that space to allow people to come through. It will show you where you are going and it will show you a little bit of tracking interaction. It's going to show Facebook engagement, and those engagement components on your shop functionality moving forward will mean that Facebook Facebook gets a little bit more excited. Okay, this product is great, and it's going to help you with the algorithm because it's already gaining popularity through your own social work for people to be able to share it. So share your product links from Facebook on Facebook so that you get a better engagement along the way. I'm going to wrap it up now. This is a Tips Tuesday. I hope you've had fun joining me. For those of you who don't know, we've got our next business skills webinar at 11 a.m. this morning, and it's going to be awesome. It's with Tara Whitney, and we're talking about getting grants. And there are so many grants out there at the moment that we want to be applying for. So I'm going to pop the link in for the Getting Grants webinar as well. And Getting Grants webinar. So you can still register right up until 11 and join us for that webinar. So I'm just going to pop it in. Webinar. And the other one that we have coming up, or the other thing that I'm doing during the month of April, is I am sharing a tip a day on YouTube. Okay, so I've got a marketing tip a day coming out on the world of YouTube on my YouTube channel, and it's been really, really fun, and it's been exciting, and especially with Easter and amongst it all, it's been a little bit fun getting some tips together. But I've been excited in watching the results and people seeing it, and also our Marketing Circle members are doing the beta challenge as well, which is great. So if you want to get a tip a day during the month of April, then please by all means head over to my YouTube channel, and I'll pop the link in for those of you who are on Facebook, not on YouTube today watching. My YouTube channel is here. And subscribe so that you get all the announcements and alerts when we go through. Catch up. Most of the tips are below 5 minutes in time, so you can catch up on the last couple of tips that we've been running through. And tomorrow's topic that we're going to delve into is actually about running Facebook groups and inactive members, because I've seen lots of people suggest that people should be removing inactive members from Facebook groups. I'm going to share with you some reasons why that may not be a good idea for your business, and if the value of inactive members and what you actually can measure in Facebook when it comes to inactive members on Facebook groups. So for those of you who have got a Facebook shop and haven't put it in the comments on the list, please put it in the comments on the list here. We want to go and be able to shop with you. For those of you, go set it up today, grab your Facebook shop link and come and put it in so that we can all network and have a bit of a browse around sharing your stuff. These Tips Tuesday sessions, when we put out calls to actions like this, are a great opportunity for you to be able to engage. And I can see you watching, so come on, pop your links in, get in there, share your space so that other people can connect and find you too. I'll be back this time next week. See you guys.